everybody. Jay and Mannion here at the 2025 Teenage National Championships, and I would introduce you to our Teenage National Champ, but I think this guy right here will be able to do it a lot better.
I was just. Congratulations, Farid, for winning the Classic Division of the Teenage 2000. I'm dating us.
Yeah.
The 2025 Classic Teenage National Championships.
Spit about who you are.
Well, it's hard. I'll let Farid. Farid's a better speaker than me, so
yeah.
I'll let Farid say what's on his mind.
You know, I did this last year, and this was the first competition we did, and you know, I was just disappointed to get second last year, but I mean, looking back at pictures, it was the night and day difference, and it was probably deservedly. It was definitely deservedly second, but you know, this past year with my dad, you know, not many people get to say they worked with someone from the very start, both from me to him and from him to me, and just the amount of progress we've made in just 1 year with no steroids. No, some people don't wanna think that, but in just 1 year, the partnership and bond between the two of us has been able to just come back to the same show exactly 1 year later, blow what we brought last year out of the water by far, and it's just been such a great experience to be able to share this with your father. It's something that no one really gets to do in the sport or sports in general. I mean, we have the best of the best here as my father. I didn't realize it until a couple years ago, but now I've seen what he's done for other people and what he's done for me, and it's just astounding. And when people ask who's the best bodybuilding coach in the world, it's easily my dad. Not just for the nutrition aspect of it, but for who he is as a coach and a person to all his clients and to me as a son. And it's just been one hell of a year, seeing the improvements we've made together, and I'm happy to share it with him.
So, Chris, how proud are you right now?
Well, I'm very proud. I'm so proud because, one, I'm proud of his hard work and his discipline, which is I see every single day. And it's just so odd that everything's come from full circle. I told you when you said, would you like to do an interview? I said, JM, I met you when I was 20 in 1987, and you were 24. You were taking photos at the NPC USA. Tyler was not born. Sorry, Jim, but you were a young stud still at that. My son was not even born.
Yeah.
Your son was not even born. We were heavily involved in '87.
Yeah.
And I never, in my wildest imagination, thought my son would get involved in bodybuilding because I never got him involved. I all the things that he did. I said, "Oh, good, pursue that." But I made the mistake of taking him to the Olympia one year.
I was trying to do college football, and I was kind of having trouble finding like a good college to go to, just academically wise. Football, I wanted to keep my relationship with my girlfriend, who I'm still with, and then he took me to the 22 Olympia, and being with my dad is like firsthand everything. I mean, he was introducing me to like the biggest names, and at the time I didn't know who they were, but we at like finals night, it's just like a different energy in my head. It just like flipped a switch, and I was like, this is what I can do. I think this is something I can mostly do on my own, of course, with the help of my dad. But people have always been telling me I've been very strong and very big, like throughout just like middle school, high school, and all that. So I figured, this might be the thing for me, and
I'd say after today it is.
Yeah, it's worked out very well so far, and I'm gonna keep pushing it as far as I can.
All right. So, Chris, What is it with these next generations of our kids here?
It's just, you know what, Dave Palumbo, when he did the show last year, because I always say, you know, I think this is it for me. I think this is it. You know, I'm tired. I don't get the same satisfaction. It feels like one show after another. You know, it's not fresh and new. And Dave said, your son's competing? You're stuck. You're into it. There's no, you got a ball and chain around your ankle again for the next, you know, I don't know how long. But
well, like you, I'm lucky enough that I get to work with both of my kids on a daily basis because Cassie's in the office.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. So it's all in the. I mean, it's crazy. That's why when you said you want to do an interview, I said absolutely, because it's all in the. It's crazy. It's like all in the family, and that's why I wanted to remind you of that story when someone introduced us in 87. It seemed like it was like yesterday, and you know, you had the NPC clothes on, and I said I wanted those clothes. That was in 87. I didn't have the money to buy it. I was 20. I asked somebody to buy me some. There was a booth there. It was in San Jose. I said, "Can you buy me a T-shirt?"
Yeah. So, all right. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just grateful to be here, and we're going to repeat it tomorrow for bodybuilding.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll be doing this again tomorrow.
We will be. We will be.
Anything else with you, Chris?
No, JM. It's just a. Thank you very much for doing this, because it's something that I was getting ready to skip out and go back to the room, say, "Come on, Farid, we're going back." And we said, "Let's do an interview. It'll be nice to keep in the future and to look back on it." Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Well, you know, 87, all those years, 38 years I've known you, and a lot of times, you know, we didn't have iPhones and all that stuff back then, so we just have the memories here. We don't have them like here on video, so it's nice to have.
All right. So J.M. Mannion,
Chris Aceto,
Farid Muhammad Aceto,
signing out for NBCNewsOnline.com.
Hi, this is Farid Muhammad Aceto, your 2025 Teen Nationals bodybuilding champion. Second day to the Classic Physique champion as well. I suppose Dave Palumbo mentioned yesterday in an interview with him that I'd be the first Teen Nationals Classic and bodybuilding champion. Very proud to be the first to hold that title. It's surreal to have. I did this show last year, came second in both divisions. Came back here with the goal of course, winning, and we did that. And I've made so many improvements over the last year, and I'm 100% sure they wouldn't have been made without the people that have supported me along the way, namely my father, the best bodybuilding coach in the world, who's helps me beyond just nutrition. He's helped me with practically every other aspect of my life. Chris Cormier took the time to call in with me week after week to practice posing. And that's come up tremendously since last year. Very proud of the work we've done. There's other people back home, my training partners, Jacob Gukin and Luke Kaiser. I met them back in January, just at a leg press. They were leg pressing together. They invited me to join in, and they pushed me in the gym almost every day, and I wouldn't have made the improvements I have without them. And other people, my girlfriend who supported me throughout this whole bodybuilding journey, Matt Grego's come like an older brother to me, although I've only been with him probably a total of 5 times. He means a lot to me. And there's just so many others. There's my mom, who's not really involved in the bodybuilding side, but she's your mom, and she supports you in every way that she can, and she's done that for years, just like my father. And you just gotta. And for the people that even I don't know, like my people that follow me, I'm doing it for them. They believe in me for a reason. And, they have expectations, and sometimes expectations are difficult to handle, but it's also an even better feeling when you're able to live up to them. And I hope to keep raising their expectations and living up to them. And eventually, hopefully that gets me to the Mr. Olympia stage, where I can win it and everyone will be watching. and expectations will by then be blown out of the water. This is Farid Mohamed Aceto, 2025 Teen Nationals bodybuilding champ. We're going to be coming for more.